What is going on, guys? We are back on another video today, and we are doing another rebuild. I think this, no, I don't, why did I even say I think? I know this is a fantasy rebuild because it's a 91 overall and it's a fantasy draft. But we never won a Super Bowl with this team. We got cucked several times, and with this team being as good as it is, you'll find out why we got, well, you won't find out why we got cucked, but you'll find out why I said we got cucked. This is actually the first time I've seen this roster since we did it. But this is what the team looks like. You have Tyreek Hill, Metcalf, JJ Arcega, Whiteside, 25 years old. You have Dwayne Haskins, who is a 90 overall. I thought that said 80 at first. He's sick. This team is freaking insane. But since it's a fantasy draft, none of these guys are going to be on contract soon, and that bodes badly because that means we're going to basically be signing all of these players at a max deal. I'm half tempted to move to a 3-4 because Mac is going to get paid a lot no matter what position he plays, and then we would be able to put two linebackers in the number ones, like in the middle linebacker spot. So we'll be paying two guys middle linebacker money while instead of having to play two guys coverage linebacker money, which is way worse, of course. I'm thinking about it. Maybe we should wait until after we see the contract, see how much we have to pay, and then do it. Let's take a look at the negotiations, though. I think, yeah, Arcega Whiteside is on that list. Right now we have a lot of money. I think we're going to let him go to free agency because we can decide to re-sign them later. I think most of these guys, JJ could. Nah, you're going to have, trust me, we're going to have to pay a lot of people soon. I don't know if it's next year or this year. It's year after this. So I guess we could just re-sign him now to a 3-year deal. Now we'll wait. I know I'm 50-50 here all across the board. I don't know what the draft picks are like either. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Check out the second channel, PKR Plays, blah, blah, blah. Okay, likes and everything are flying now. Hopefully it was worth the sellout. It was worth it, okay? Stop judging me. Arcega Whiteside, he's getting a contract offer from the Patriots, and he probably will accept their deal. However, I think, once again, it's probably the right decision. DeAndre Baker. I mean, we're going to try to get some lowball deals, maybe get A.J. Brown back for cheap. I'm not sure. But that star development is kind of misleading because at 25, even with star, if you don't get a dev up, it's pretty much the end of the road for you anyways. So we offered a lot of lowball deals, and we only got one of them. And it's awesome playing in the fantasy-style rebuild because I don't have to hide my sleeves. My true colors get to come out. I don't have to hide myself to anyone. And hopefully we end up getting one of these damn wide receivers. Let's take a look at what our draft picks are looking like. Hopefully it's a lot. Don't feel like it will be, though. Yikes. We have a lot of picks, but they're all bad. I am saddened. All right, so pick 25. It's unfortunate because I looked through the scouting, and this is one hell of a good draft. This is what our draft board looks like. Everything's all over the place here. What the hell do we need the most? We ended up with Paris Campbell. Where is he? Paris Campbell is our new number, new. Did we have him before? I don't even know. But number 3 guy. We have a whole offensive line looks to be fine. I don't think we really need to draft that too much. DT, I suppose, because Rashawn Gary, he's not really a DT. Pass rusher on the edge could be decent of an upgrade in the future. But, I mean, really, you don't need much. You just got to look to get cheaper. But, again, actually, we probably should draft a safety. I don't know, actually, because we don't need a safety either because these guys are going to be costing $3 to $4 mil per year anyways, and that's probably what you're going to have to pay the rookies as well if you draft them in the first round. So I don't even know, honestly, what the hell we should do here. Maybe replace Chris Jones, who's 28. Yeah, I guess we'll go with a DT, maybe a pass rusher, and then trade everything in bulk, maybe. So this guy's a late first. We're going to trade up to pick 15. Let's go to 15. We're basically falling for the combine because his skills don't look insanely good, but since he's very fast, we're just hoping. We trade them 30 and 57 to move up to 14. Super steal. I mean, fair trade. We do have that safety as well, Theo Jamison. Do also have the wide receiver, Victor Boswell, who looks really, really solid. Yeah, we'll go with Lambert. Okay, he is hitting 72 overall. Should we replace... Yeah, we're going to replace Farrell. He's, yeah, we'll replace him. Yeah, the trade logic is so broken. We trade Clellan a 5th this and a 6th this for 16, in which we're going to use to probably grab Boswell. Obviously, we're going to have to hope that he is better than Star, because if he doesn't, probably was a waste. But, I mean, he looks very fast. Skills are decent. Ooh! He's hidden. Okay, he's faster than I thought as well. 94 speed, 96 excel. Really good catch. This guy's actually really, really solid. Hopefully his traits are better than possession only. I think you get your traits after you reveal your dev, maybe? I don't know if that's actually true. You would think I would know this by now. I don't. We have another first-round pick here. Ooh, this guy looks like one of those bees. He does look like a guy that would be star development, though, I will say. Late first. Screw it. We're doing it again. Who the hell do we trade, though? Okay, thanks. Release to finish. Oh, hey. That's not... This isn't that type of game, EA. I realized Bradbury is 27, so I felt like he needed to be sent away. So with a 4th and a 5th, we get pick 17 from the Browns. I, for some reason, thought we made a mistake. Lindsey Hawkins. Let's actually take, is that like Steven's daughter, sister, wife? I'm sorry. Theo. We didn't have this guy on the board. He's pretty decent, too. Forrest Barnett. This guy's actually pretty solid. Now we're just going to go with the DT. Lindsey Hawkins, please be hidden. Okay, he's hidden. We took him 1 pick early, 22 years old. A bit better strength than I would have thought. 88 strength, not bad. He's very good of a player. So I think that was a really good trade up again. Ironically, we're trying to do all this so we can save money, but these are all first-round picks. I mean, at least they're good first-round picks, right? Wayne's, 2 more. Wayne's, final one. Woo! Let's go. All right, so I assume we want him, right? Because Barnett is decent. Yeah, we're going to go Kerry Waynes. He's clear-cut better than everyone else on the board. Oh, he is. Supposed to go 8, and he probably should have been the number 1 pick. He's got the weird, like, 1900s, like, style, which is weird. He's got, like, the freaking mutton chop. Actually, when were mutton chops? Like, maybe, like, the 40s? I don't know. I'm not even going to begin to, like, think I know of any sort of era at all. So we have Bellamy, we have a guard. This running back is still there. I think this is what our draft board's going to look like. So pick 13 in the second round. We probably still will have some guys we could trade off as well, like maybe one of the corners. Amos has got to be getting to that point where we don't want to keep him anymore. Who's better? Kevin Bellamy, who looks really good. Yeah, I think it was solved already out the gate, and here he is. Another hidden. This draft is going pretty well. I'm telling you, this draft is sick. It's absolutely disgustingly good. I mean, this is one of the corners we didn't have on the board. Like, that guy could be hidden as well. I mean, here's one of the centers. That really begs the question of why he wasn't on there. Like, he's got B and B. I mean, we'll put him on the list, but at this point, we don't need a lineman. So, a little late for that, but obviously it doesn't really matter too much. Langham, late 3rd. We might take him just like as a replacement. This guy had a good combine, but we didn't like the skills. We figured we would take a DT in the first 2 rounds. That's why we didn't have him on the list. But, I mean, we're looking good. We traded 50 this year, Amos, and a 4th round next year for pick 3 projected from the Broncos next year. And there are some decent players in the 3rd round, but I think we pretty much have all that we need. Traded Jamel Dean and Lonnie Johnson with that pick 89 to the Dolphins for 13 projected next year. And then this pick will probably just be whoever we think is best available, or not really just best available, but most needed. So DT, I think Rashawn Gary is big enough. We'll just make the argument that he'll just put on a few pounds to play DT. I'm trying to think, like Austin Merrow. I mean, there's some decent players here. No, we're not doing this A to reorder. We're finished, right? Billy, it's Riley Diamond. Sounds like a pornograph. A star in the making. 23 versus how old? We're going for the youth. Oh, okay. He is 70 overall, but he's normal. And he usually could be happy about it, but we say that all the time, and it doesn't make me feel any better, so it is what it is. I kind of want to see what that guard is like. This is a really good draft for us, and just in general, a lot of really good players. Mr. Zach Lilja looks okay. 69 overall normal. I mean, I'm sorry. That's not only super lame to keep doing, but it's also offensive to people that actually do sound like that. So we traded all of our picks for a 4th round pick next year. 4th round year next pick. That's what I meant. Draft recap. Okay, let's take a look at what the developments of these guys are. If we can get Lambert, Superstar. If we can trade all of our guys for this guy to be superstar, that would be awesome. I was just joking. Actually, no, I wasn't joking because he's Superstar X Factor, not Superstar. And boy, oh boy, is this guy quite a freak. Victor Boswell, the wide receiver, star probably. This is on par to be one of our best drafts of all time. That would have been really nice to have Superstar there. Really would have been. Mr. Kerry Waynes, 77 overall, probably 100% star. And he is, yeah, he's star. I figured he would be, but you never know. Bellamy, now this would be a clutch superstar. We don't have, do we even have a single superstar? Because I think if we definitely did this before, damn, we did this before Quentin Nelson was a superstar. So, yeah, I don't think he would be. I'm trying to think if there's any, like, I mean, look at this draft. This is insane. Like, look at the names here. This is ridiculous. Of course, there's a DC that went right behind us, so we get to see firsthand of how dumb we were. Can't wait. Okay, he's only star, so maybe not. Maybe we made the right decision. I mean, look at how far the talent goes. Like, outside of a few picks, pretty much the entire first round was like 72 or above. And they're probably all hidden. Okay, so Barnett was hidden, but it was only star, so I don't really mind passing on him. Speaking of passing, I just dropped a 5'9". Miles Brownie was on our list, but then I realized McCaffrey can do it all. Although we probably will have to let him go. Ooh, that hurts because I don't really believe in re-signing running backs, and I think it's a hard topic in real life as well. And that guy would have been good for the next 4 years for us at Superstar. Faulkner, there's some really, I'm telling you, this class went deep. Dockery, normal, but still insane. We traded Rashawn Gary. 89 this, 89 next, for pick 3 from the Lions. Not a bad trade. Wait, did we get cucked? Miami said their pick wasn't that bad, but here they are with pick 29 projected. Excuse me. And it's not per, it's pro. Project. I'm pro, like, and subscribe. Traded 25, 57, and a random wide receiver for pick 2. We now have 4 first-round picks, and that's pretty much it. All the other picks are kind of trash. I also thought about what we were thinking about moving Mac to, outside linebacker and all that, but I remembered that the outside linebackers actually regress extra hard. Don't know why I said that. It sounded a little extra. So we would basically be retiring him early. I think we just need to manage the team, draft well. Just, damn it, I had 50-50 chance and I put him at the wrong spot. Just draft well, make the right re-signings. Letting a guy like McCaffrey go is probably the right move to make because it doesn't take much, especially with a great line, to do well. So McCaffrey's final season on the team will be this year, most likely. And, yeah, we got to do what we can because this, I mean, we got so much salary cap, so much cap space. It's about to go, I promise you. So we find a random hidden left tackle, 59 overall, more than 1,000% star development, but you never know. Don't know why I'm talking like this, but I am. All right, the squad is set. Apparently, we're a lower overall now, I guess. I don't know what. We dropped 6 in center. Wide receiver, we dropped like 4, but that, Boswell will go up quite a bit. Linebackers the same. Safeties are the same. Corner, we dropped like 3, technically. D-line, we dropped 8, and then backup DT, we dropped like 4. Is that really equal to like 3 plus full overall drops? I don't know, man. Especially since it's center, so it shouldn't matter, hopefully. But we should make the playoffs. I don't know exactly what the record was before. Obviously we haven't done this in literally, how many months? It's probably like 6 or 7 months now. So I have no idea, but I would imagine this is a playoff team at least. We can probably say make it to the Super Bowl, but let's just, make it to the playoffs, get our XP. First game's a loss. Okay, dude. We lost to an 0-4 team. Nice. All right, the time we've all been dreading. Quentin Nelson is a guy that you automatically keep forever, so 31 should be fine, even with star. There we go. He re-signed. Chris Jones, we'll debate it. 227 is not bad. Dwayne Haskins, though, that might be one we let go. Metcalf will keep him going. Depends on what Haskins... Really? It's a good contract. Joe Thuney, that's why we're looking at offensive line quite a bit. We don't really have all of the guys to re-sign yet, so this actually kind of makes it a little bit harder. What else? Levy, a backup. That could be worth it, actually. Get Noah Fant for a 6-year deal. Lock him up till he's 30. What else do we have? Savage, a 5-year 35. Now that is a little bit more costly than I thought it was going to be. It's about, what is that? Like 7 per? Is it 7 times 5? Yeah, it's 7 per, which is quite a bit for its 82 overall safety. Vance is some random wide receiver, but he is only asking for 840, so we might give him a couple of years as well. So I think we're going to let Savage go. We're going to let Mac Hack go, because I don't think punter matters that much. We're going to try to get Levy back for like a 3-year deal if we can. Deal? Hey, we got a nice solid backup. Anything else? Joe we might have to let go of, and then Haskins. That is a hefty contract. Can we just give him like a this now? Nice salary. No, we can't. No, we can't really do that. That's not something we're willing to do. Damn, this contract situation. We did offer Dwayne, so that's where a lot of the money's going. Chris Jones. He's very good. We'll see how he plays, I think. I think that's what's going to decide it. Well, yay, trying to cuck us. Will they finish the job? They do not. 8-8 with a 92 overall roster. You've got to be joking me. I'll show you guys we didn't force the Ravens to lose or anything like that. We lost to the 5-8 Bengals. They were 5-8 at one point. Thankfully, the Ravens decided to lose the last two. What in the world? We're getting rid of Dwayne. I mean, it makes it. See you later, Dwayne. Just see ya. Bye. His offense sucks. It just sucks. I don't know, man, though. Like, surely Noah and Khalil Mack just went off, though. Surely nobody's going to pay Dwayne as much as we have to pay him anyway. So if we want him, we could probably just pay the same price in free agency. Look, Blake Bortles is a 69 overall. He was number 3 on MVP list. It's just you either got it or you don't in Madden. And clearly Dwayne is not on the list of players they think is going to be a superstar in the future. Boswell, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Lambert, Defensive Rookie of the Year. GG. Where was Dwayne? Not even on the list. So he was a bottom 6 QB. Good job. Congratulations, Mac. Good job. Mac, finally. We finally got some decent numbers for once. It only took a freaking Hall of Fame roster. 92 to their 81. Who is ready to lose first game? I am. I'm 100% ready. Going to the end of the game, we have... Oh, we lead with 14-0. Maybe we're just a trash regular season. Maybe we're one of those wild card teams that just sneaks in and then, you know, everyone forgets about them. It's like, oh, they're in the Super Bowl. Even though nobody would forget about us because our roster's so good. 14-point win. Not, but we did well. Oh well. I was speechless and I also had a stroke. Jacoby Brissett outperformed Haskins. See you later, Haskins. You're trash. You're just bad. How many attempts was it? 32 attempts, 20 completions for 200 yards. Nice. You only have the best receivers in the league, best offensive line, best running back, best this, best that. What else do you need the best of? Going to the divisional, the Jags were only an 81 overall. Houston's 12-4, and they are a 70. What the hell's going on around here? Everyone's going down in overall. Down by 3, we get a very slow 3-point drive ourselves. We don't give up points, but we're also not giving ourselves any points. There we go, 7 points. What is this playoff run? This is just disgustingly bad. We run down the field super slowly, and we give up instant touchdowns. And while I'm saying that, I reverse psychologied us, and I am the reason why we have won by 17. Dwayne Haskins, decent game. Watch, he's going to perform outstandingly the next game, make it to the Super Bowl, God-tiered up, and we'll have to re-sign him because we'll be so desperate to continue winning that that's the case. We better finish this damn reload, quote-unquote, revisit, whatever you want to call it, with a freaking win. And I will auto-upgrade. I don't care. At least with those names. Those names aren't that great. The Patriots, 12-4. We are, I mean, it's an 81 overall just like the Jags, so can't wait to lose. Right, going to the end of the game. They do not do it. Well, I don't know who's got the ball on what side because nobody wants to score. So right to left was them. We stopped them. We're just not doing anything on offense. Hey, 3 points. I mean, defense seems to be really good. But that being said, we'll give up points instantly. Up by 4. I mean, offense this has got to be one of the worst offenses I've ever seen. And with 50 seconds left, there's a chance. It's a small chance. We're coming in. I'm not giving up the Super Bowl squad just yet. We're going to go with the goal line. We have to. Are they not? Are they just going to try to win? They're not going to run the ball. They do, and they succeed. Wow, good job, everyone. Everyone gets a raise. Raise my elbow and hit everyone in the head with it. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know what's wrong with this team because it's really good. But, yeah, that's fun. Dwayne played well. They just... I don't know what to tell you. We just can't score. I really can't begin to tell you. In other ones, it's like I'm kind of masking it. I'll be like, I don't know what to tell you. And then, there's glaring needs or, bad scheme or something, or the stats are bad. But we have a God squad. That's literally what this is. We renamed the team to God Squad, and nobody would argue. We got extended on the contract for the coach. I don't know. I really could not tell you. Dwayne Haskins, I mean, this is what his ratings are. What else do you want? He's the number 5 QB in the league, and honestly, if you look at all the ratings, I'd say he's probably number 3. Maybe actually Baker could be higher because I think he started with Superstar. You still have Andrew Luck. I'd rather have our guy over him. Baker, I probably would have over Haskins, especially since he just won, and then Russell is older. So basically, once again, he is number 3, but different numbers, different guys on the list. I don't know when QBs start regressing at X Factor. It's got to be pretty soon for him, though. Pro Bowl, no one cares about. At least I don't, and that's the only person that matters, right? That's the only person in the entire world, only person. Take a look. Any DevOps. Boswell, of course, we knew he was Superstar. Haskins did not. Defensively, not a single DevOps. Nice. Yeah, Dwayne, this is going to be an interesting one because we're going to let Dwayne hit free agency. I don't care. We just got to hope there's a QB. The Vikings win. How much does Dwayne actually want? Little chance. No one cares, dude. Chris Jones was okay. Oh, did we not? Damn it. Well, that costed us a lot more than it probably should have. Joe, we're going to let go. He already rhymed. He already regressed on top of it. And Dwayne, we're going to try and lowball him again. Maybe a little bit higher. And see what that tag's like. What's that tag like? Yeah. We're definitely tagging him. Obviously, that is going to change drastically next season once people start getting paid. But 12 mil for a freaking QB tag? What did I just do? I meant to do that for a 1 year. So how much of our money is in potential penalties? None. 22 mil in the rookie reserve. So we're not in the worst spot possible. See if there's any guys here that could maybe relieve one of the positions that's costing us a lot of money. Obviously, we're still not to that point yet where you're going to see good prices or good players, really. But soon enough, it'll happen. Just wait. Believe me. We ended up getting Greg Little and Bryce Love for whatever reason we decided to go for them. We just did. Now, I know Eric Berry's not that great anymore. However, we might be screwed at safety. So in case we are, at least we have a guy with a big name. And maybe EA won't notice the difference. He also is a superstar, which is probably why he's still in the league at 34 years old. He's 88 speed. He's really good for a 74 overall. This is the most excited anyone's ever been about a 74 overall that's 34 years old, just so you know. Looking at 5th-year deals, should we just give him... Yeah, we'll give him the 5th-year option here. Because one of these guys might have to be gone, so I figure... I don't know. Kobe Crisp. What a name, by the way. I do want him on the team long-term if we can, but we're not going to pick up the 5th option, 5th-year option. We're only going to pick up one of them. So Kobe Crisp might be the guy that we re-sign, and then the other guy gets let go or traded. I don't know. All right, starting the draft. What picks do we have? Ooh! Number 2 and number 4. Number 1 overall might be the QB. It is not. It's a wide receiver. Now, this is the tough one because there is a ridiculously fast QB, but there's also this guy who is likely to have the best dev, while this guy could literally be like normal or star. But 4.5, 140, great top skills. He's an early 2nd round pick. I think we're going to pass on him. We're going to trade down from number 2 to 3 and hope Mundy is there. There's a chance. Let's take a look. What do the Cardinals actually need? It's probably wide receiver, right? Aguilar. They're going to take him. We can't do it. No. We got to get rid of Tyreek. I didn't really think about doing it until I realized that he's 29 years old with star development. So Connor Mundy, it is hopefully... Okay, he's supposed to go 5. We took him 2. He's a white guy. I don't know where that plays a factor in. But this guy actually looks pretty decent. The hidden could be superstar. You know, usually the high overall wide receivers do have a good shot of being superstar. I think pick 16 is where we're going to take the quarterback. I'm trying to think of any other positions. So what do we have here? We have a right tackle. Ooh, that right tackle is good, though. That right tackle. Can we get to, like, 10? Try to get to 10. If the tackle's there at 10, I would take him for sure. Let's go 9, actually. 9 or 10, one of the two. So apparently we couldn't do any better than this. We got to get rid of our backup middle linebacker who has lots of potential. Paris Campbell and pick 4 for 10 this and a 7 next. I hope they bust. I hope they cucked us. I don't know if they did, but it looks like a bust. How is the QB still there, by the way? Hopefully that tackle's still there. If they take him at number 9, I hate this game, okay? I tried so hard with the Giants, and they would not make the trade, and he ends up being a beast. God, I hope he's normal dev. Please, for the love of Jahiz. Who's Nicholson? He looks pretty good, too. Nah, screw that. We're not going. We're trading this down. We give him pick 10 and Greg Little for pick 4. I just got Greg Little as a backup, and nice. Both QBs are... Oh, my God. They're making it so hard on me. You have Al McGee, who's 22. Please be 21. Damn it, they're both the same age. Al has A- short, A+ or B+ mid, A- mid, but A- break sack, so you're not seeing a secondary. So this guy looks like he's going to be the higher overall. So this guy has the better talent. I'm going for the speed. I don't even care, dude. So at least he's hitting. 73 overall, 91 throw power, 78. He's pretty good. He's actually pretty damn solid. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the other guy's overall is, but I think we did a good, right? I think we did all right. Linebacker, perhaps, in the future. A little undersized, but not crazy undersized. Some of the trade logic is so stupid. Like, how does this not get accepted, but other things do? Like, that should be straight up without the 4th round pick. Even then, we'd be losing. So the best I get is 54 this and 86 this. I'm just going to take the mass trade from the Vikings. Second next, 2/3. Hopefully they bust. Yeah, suck it. I imagine there will be a sucking. What? Actually, we really need a safety. Screw linebacker. I'm not even... Okay, Philadelphia may be getting a super deal here with Tyreek Hill. Just saying. Damn, he can't even get it straight up. I get it's almost a 1st round pick, so it is kind of high. But damn, I really would have thought, like, Tyreek, I know he's 29 now, but he's still got a lot left. Maybe in Madden terms he doesn't, but in real life terms, yeah, at least 3 or 4 years minimum. But either way, we'll take our 2nd round pick, whatever. Need that safety badly, and hopefully he's actually good. Half tempted to take that running back on top of it. Oh, he's good. Pick 6. More of a cornerback, but I don't know. I mean, I guess to be fair, we have options. Maybe we move someone to safety. We did that with Bunting, I believe, to start this thing off. We're at 96 this, 4th next, and Marsh for 73. Alex Lavia. That sounds gross. Looks really good. Okay, this guy's weird. This guy is a weird. He looks insanely good. Great stamina. But he has normal dev. He's a 78 overall. Might be one of the highest in the class. Yet he has normal dev. I mean, I'll take it. It's definitely a super steal, especially in, you know, the league of breakout scenarios. And then here, Marquis Sims. I think he's good enough. Let's take him. Oof, normal. Yeah, not a good pick. All right, so now the development of our quarterback will decide whether or not we start him. I don't even know. Ooh! I'm not a huge fan of number 80, but I am a huge fan of the freaking beastliness. Not number 90. Something in the single digits. 19 actually looks, kind of reminds me of like Miles Austin, who was good for like a second, literally a second. That's it. That's all I got for you. Brendan Wortham. Ooh, okay, so Superstar is really solid. Do we start him over Haskins? That's the question. Here's Garmin, number 42. I'm okay with that number. Superstar as well. Okay, this is a really good draft. I swear the game... Oh, yeah, he was normal. I swear the game gives us better, like, developments in rebuilds where we don't need it. I swear they do. Let's take a look at this quarterback. That's our quarterback. When did the other one go? He was projected early first, wasn't he? 70 overall hidden. He's actually a little bit faster than I thought he was going to be. Let's take a look at the development. He was... Okay, so he was a better dev, but Obviously, this guy we have has insane amounts of potential. Let's take a look at Worth. I think that's probably the last guy I care about. Kenny Worth had... Ooh, okay, so that would have been the godliest draft we've probably ever had if we would have landed him on top of everyone else. Hey, hello. So apparently, tackles are very hard to trade for. He's not even superstar, but this is the cheapest I could go for somebody that was under 26. We trade long, a third this, and a third next for 4th projection from the Dolphins. All right, so we go from a 90 overall QB to a 73 overall. However, since he's a rookie, he's pretty much guaranteed... Oh, we can't. Boswell has to start. He's pretty much guaranteed to become 10 times better instantly. That's just how it goes. This is what the offensive line looks like. Definitely improved. Defensively, pretty much the same, but we do get a better safety in the long run. Lambert will have, he'll be better this year since he has a full season under his belt, plus the +3 overall will be nice. It's just a really good team, and we need to make it count now because we might lose a lot of these players in re-signing. Okay, so some of these contracts are ridiculous. I will give Mac the 2-year deal because he's still going to be fine by then. McCaffrey's actually not asking for that much considering, but I have a hard time giving him that deal. However, look at Kobe Crisp, a 5-year, $102 million deal. That's going to have to be a tag. But then again, Deion Jones needs a tag. Do we just pay Crisp? 20 per year for a linebacker, though. That is tough sledding. We gave Tucker the 1-year 5.5. We'll give Craig that deal because that's actually really solid for us. I don't know what to do. I offered Deion Jones a 3-year with more money than that. He wouldn't take it. Crisp. Do we give him a 5-year deal? Maybe where we... Let's see what we can do here. We take a 5-year deal worth $70 million, but it's all guaranteed. $75 million 5-year? That makes no sense, though, because, I think that's a fair deal. Honestly, that's, a super fair deal. He's losing $25 mil technically. However, he's getting it all guaranteed. I don't think a team would ever do that. I mean, unless you have, Prime Wagner. Definitely should have gave, the 5th-year option. Unfortunately, we did not, though. Who do we have to re-sign next year? Well, I guess the following year. So Vernon, it's not that bad. Hitchcock, of course. Chris Jones will be gone. I mean, we don't really have to sign anyone necessarily. Well, yet. Let's see. Crisp. I mean, we don't have to really sign anyone, so I might give Crisp that deal. He is ridiculously good. We gave him the deal. In fairness, the bonus isn't crazy high, so after 3 seasons, you probably could just let him go. But yeah, Deion Jones is going to need the tag, which is why I decided to go for Crisp and then tag Deion Jones. And then McCaffrey, I don't know. We lost 5 games straight. Is it going to be too many to come back from? It is not, as we win the final 2 games and steal the division away from the Ravens. Clutched up hard. And thankfully, because we were doing really well, and then, like I said, we lost a bunch in a row. Brendan Wortham, 31 touchdowns, 15 picks, 3,600 yards, so not super great. Ground game, McCaffrey, I mean, is that really 10 per year worth? I don't know. We didn't even have Mundy at number 1. We had him at number 3. Metcalf was number 1, yet he didn't. Is this a different universe we're playing a game in? What is going on? Why is the number 1 wide receiver not getting yards? He was the number 1. I gotta take a look. I gotta look. What is this? He was number 1, right? What do you mean? I don't even know what to tell you. Did our quarterback win Offensive Rookie of the Year? That's the question. I don't even know if he would have. I thought I saw someone else there. He did, thankfully. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Garmin. Was our guy even on the list? He was number 7 for best QB, so I mean, it's fine. Wide receiver, definitely not. O-line, few. Don't really care about these. These are non-deserved ones, really. Well, we had the first round from the Dolphins, and they're in the playoffs, so that's just great news. 93 overall to their 79. We have 14 overalls on them, and I cannot wait till we lose. Going to the end of the game, they start out with a huge rushing touchdown. We do get a stop. We drive down for the score. They get a lot of yards, but then we take the ball away again. We're up by 7, and I don't know what's going on here. Like, we're 17 all with a team that's 14 overalls less than us. 14-point lead, 11-point lead. Offense is doing just enough, and they're finally being consistent. Defense did a really good job of taking the ball away. A little bendy, don't break like, but still it worked out. And Wortham had a really good playoff game. I mean, there really isn't much more to it. Good ground attack as well. A really balanced offense. They finally started putting up points, though. Sack total's not bad. I don't even... Oh, that's the rookie corner. Both kickers missed one each. I forgot to freaking give that cornerback a contract, so he's probably going to be way more expensive now, and we probably won't even be able to afford him. Moving on to the divisional, it should be the Chargers. It is not the Chargers. The Chargers beat the Ravens. I guess the Bills are our matchup. 83 overall for them. We're 94. J.C. Jackson. So they got a couple of superstars. Clowney at superstar as well. Okay. J.C. Jackson being up there is probably a good sign. It probably means they don't have a super amount of high overall players. Chargers versus Titans on the other side. Ah, crap. And then 15-1 Chicago versus 8-8 Seahawks. I wonder who's going to win that game. Probably the Seahawks. Why is he so slow? Is that, I was about to say, is that Singletary, but this isn't normal. This is fantasy. Going to the end of the game, they start out with a really good drive of 7. We give the ball up almost instantly. They score 7. Okay, defense. I get offense is trash, but you're playing just as worse. Offense does drive all the way down for 3 points late, which gives them a good spot. And here, second half, coming out strong. We hold them on defense. We score a touchdown. I'm not going to lie. That was very clutch by both sides. Both sides they won their matchups. They were terrible in the first half. That drive late in the second quarter was clutch because he got 3 points and didn't let them touch the ball really. And then, we came out swinging, took the lead, and just never gave it up from there. Really good stuff. Championship game versus the Chargers. It is the Chargers. All right. They're in 86. We're in 94. Ooh, Aaron Donald, though. That guy sometimes has some crazy sim games. Hopefully not today, though. Their quarterback is Jameis Winston. Like, please, don't let them win. Come on. I think there was 3 possessions in that little, span down there. We're up by 6, so Tucker's doing his job. We get a touchdown. Only up by 5. Uh-oh. Defense, please. Damn it, defense. I don't want to slow sim in the 4th. Oh. Oh. They do score a touchdown. Thank you. It looked really questionable there for a few moments. And they're gonna punt the ball, which is a very big decision. I don't know if I agree with it, although I don't know with our decisions either. And they're not gonna have enough time, will they? They just do not. And we're headed to the bowl. Let's take hey, rookie quarterback. I'm telling you, it's cheat. Oh God, 1 pick, no touchdowns. Yeah, not a great game from him. We did have 2 rushing touchdowns, I suppose. McCaffrey's been consistent. Not a really great game, but okay, I guess. It could have been worse. I suppose that's the only thing I could really say about it because it wasn't spectacular in any way at all. Tucker, though, really good game. Perfect kicking outside of maybe an extra point. I don't know. 22 is a very weird score to have. What is that? 3 field goals and then, yeah, it probably was a missed extra point. It was also good to see any dev-ups. I'm trying to think of any that I don't know. Maybe one of the linebackers, but no one on offense for sure. Yeah, no one on offense. Defense, maybe one of the linebackers. Yeah, Hitchcock. And I don't think anyone else. I believe Hitchcock was the guy that went up in dev. He has run stopper, superstar X Factor. I wish it would have been Chris because we already paid him. Could have at least debated on if we wanted to keep Hitchcock or not. But now, X Factor, whew. Really going to be paying $20 million for each coverage linebacker, though? Leapfrog and spin cycle. All right. What's his spin move? 75 spin move. I don't know if I can see his jumping. I might be blind. Don't think I see jumping. But hey, it makes sense. Why would you want any throwing abilities? Of course, it's the Bears. They're an 88. Oh, they're the highest overall we've played. Cam Newton, X Factor, because we started this when the season started, so that Cam was quite overpowered. All right, here we go. Stadium's looking kind of good. Oh, they got a really good start with a touchdown. 2 touchdowns to start it off. Only 3. Come on, boys. There you go. Clutch drive. Defense does its job. We get 3 before half. We finish strong, so let's keep it going. Keep it going. Up by 11. Both teams are crushing it right now. This is a close game. And then we punt. Damn, we might have just lost that. Defense. Thank you. From the 2. They get out. Time's running out. They get the score with 25 seconds left, and this QB is clutch. Imagine the legacy of being a rookie quarterback in a 35-31 Super Bowl victory in which you had to drive down in, what was it, 4 minutes from your own 2 to get a touchdown to win the game, and you do it. Like, you can't have a better start to a career than that. You honestly can't. You just simply cannot. Wow. That's, I mean, wasn't the most impressive regular season performances. Wasn't even, postseason wasn't that great outside of the first game. This one might have been, though. McCaffrey seemed decent. But that drive, that was a good drive. I know it wasn't only him, and McCaffrey had a couple of decent runs to get him out of their own hole there for a moment. Hey, hello. But that is amazing. And I don't think we're done yet. I think we're going to do at least one more season because I think Wortham can reach his almost pretty much max potential by the end of next season. We have a couple of draft picks as well. Maybe we could load up. I also want to see what the contract situation is going to be like because it's going to be rough. Number 15 suits Wortham well. He looks good. He looks like, I don't know. He looks unique. That's all I can tell you. He just doesn't look like one of the prototypical rookies you would see. So he's impressive to me. And let's take a look at this game. 4 touchdowns for Cam, 2 touchdowns for our guy, 1 pick. 82%. Wow, this is a really accurate game. No one fumbled or anything like that. There's only 1 pick. Kenny Galladay. Let's take a look at sack numbers. Jeffrey Simmons, crisp with 1.5. Lindsey with 1. Yeah, our big name, like Lambert, did he even play this season? Like, was he on IR or something? I feel like I haven't seen his name the entire time we did this thing. That's my phase right now. It's like, X Factor can't do anything? All right. Yeah, let's do one more season for the road, for the boys. Don't be mad at me if we miss the playoffs or something really bad happens. We got the Super Bowl. That's all I wanted, but, one more. Screw it. All right, so we know that we're the greatest of all time. So let's see what these were signing. So what's the actual situation? So we could afford McCaffrey. We are looking to tag Deion Jones. Craig Calvin, we screwed that one up. It's me, so it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to actually cost that much, so this might be too much. Free agent will be long, only 10 mil. Once again, I think that will probably change soon, right? Can we give him like a 2-year deal worth like 23.3? Was that a good? That's actually not bad. We did good there. We lost a little bit. Like, it would have been 16 mil more to get him for 4 years, so 8 per. Instead, we ended up paying him about 11 per. That's not terrible, I think. Hopefully. Hopefully we don't see a bunch of great running backs here. That's all that matters to me. So Kareem Hunt, you would have to pay him a lot anyways. Zach Martin would be nice, but we don't need him that badly. Darius Leonard. Some of these guys are actually really old. I keep forgetting how long this has been going on. Luke Kuechly's still here. Jawan Claiborne. So it appears you made the right decision because otherwise we would have had to go for a guy like Shaq Brewer, who's not terrible, but I don't know. We still might try to go for some of these guys since they don't have any offers. But yeah, free agency is not nearly as good as I thought it was going to be, which is weird because pretty much every team had to sign a guy either last year, they signed their team last year or this year, so that's kind of interesting. Telvin Smith is superstar, X Factor. I mean, this is our final season, probably ever in this, so, I mean, I'm not really too worried about it. I think we did a good decision. So we have pick 5 in the draft, at least pick 5. I don't know what the next pick is like. Ooh, 21. If we're actually going to draft, I think we're going to go best available. There was a middle linebacker, Mr. Justin Bennett, who looks really good, and we could replace Hitchcock, or whatever the hell his name is. Hitchcock, I believe his name is. And he was worth it. Probably going to be Star, unfortunately, but even with Star, it doesn't take much for a dev up at outside. Actually, we could probably replace Deion Jones even. I don't know. It's a tough one because we have a lot of players to replace on that defense because we can't afford all these guys, obviously. So here are the linemen and the safety. Burrow looks absolutely ridiculous for his combine. His skills are okay. Early first versus early. Oh, they're both early. We're going to take Burrow. And he's very good. 77 overall hit. And some of these players have been absolutely insane. Like 75 catching. I don't know what his jumping is. Probably very high, though, considering he has 94 speed, 94 excel. That guy's blazing. Let's just trade up for this freaking lineman as well. Niners trade second and fifth next with 21 to get to 13, which is, I mean, not really high in real-life terms, but considering we probably could have done it for cheaper, whatever. Their running back looks really good, but we don't really, kind of don't need him. Ooh, this is the guy we traded up for? I mean, I like his skills, but his combine wasn't that good. But either way, we did it, so... Okay, maybe I'm wrong. 77 overall, likely to be star, but outside of a run block, power, and finesse, he's really, really good. So, yeah, he's actually very good. What's our next pick? So we have Simpkins, good old Simper. That 40 time is really bad. Westerman... The bench press is nice. The skills are rough. And then Hopkins, early fourth. How old is Metcalf? Very good. What's our next buff? And then Simpkins, fourth.